What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. New to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. I wanted to start off this video because this has been something people have been wanting me to react to for a long time. But a lot of people kind of beat me to it, so I wasn't gonna waste my time with it because a lot of the negative stuff that American women say, it's like not even worth being bothered with anymore because, they're not saying anything different than what the next woman is saying. However, these women in particular that were on the Daily Wrap-Up crew, shout out to the Daily Wrap-Up crew, they apparently have made the Thai news. Now, I remember watching one of Beautiful Lies reactions, and when he said black women have put themselves in a position where we can no longer defend them, this is the perfect example of that. All right, I'm going to read a little bit of this. I'm going to read like the beginning of this, and then I'm going to go ahead and play the clip for you guys, and then I'm going to come back and play and read the rest of this. I'll be leaving a link in the description of this article. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this off. So it says, the American female guests of an episode from the controversial Daily Wrap-Up Crew YouTube channel are facing a backlash for their condescending attitudes towards foreign women. The boorish women were scathing of women from the Philippines, Thailand, the Dominican Republic, and Colombia, whom they dismiss as uneducated and lacking in proficiency in the English language. Daily Wrap-Up Crew is a podcast show where three male hosts who discuss topics of the day with a live studio audience. The show invites guests to join their podcast to discuss trending topics about relationships, love, life, sex, pop culture, and any hot topics of the day on social media. So, as you know, Passport Bros is a very trending topic nowadays. And next, I'm going to show you guys the clip of what's been going viral and what all the fuss is about. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
If the bar is lower for these other ethnic groups of men, right? The entry of black women is lower for these ethnic groups of other men. Why is it so high for black men when y'all don't have that same bar for these white men?
We are both the problem.
Wait,
I literally said y'all do that too.
You think that black men have a higher bar for black women than for other women?
Yes,
minutes ago.
Yes,
y'all really do.
We are both the problem. I will agree.
We are both the problem.
We just hold y'all to a standard and y'all upset that we
just hold y'all to a standard.
But the problem is that y'all don't have that same standards for other group of men.
But y'all don't have that standard for other group of women.
No, listen. The problem.
Black men's standard is femininity.
Yeah,
That's across the board.
The
reason that we trying to date outside, not we, but men are trying to, like certain black men are trying to date outside the race because they're looking for femininity. That's across the board. The reason that black women are dating outside the race is not because they're looking for masculinity. That's in the black community.
And I think
y'all looking for other things with wealth and money. Yeah, that's materialistic shit.
I think when we're talking about the Passport Bros, the thing is, like, if you actually when you pay attention to the Passport Bros, like, they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them.
Women are raised to be wives. Mm-hmm. They learn everything from birth, damn near, from their father, from their mother, how to be a wife and how to support your man.
Women that need them.
That's it.
And that's the issue.
Women that need them.
That's the issue. It's not even women that need them. It's women that treat them with respect.
So we don't.
Y'all know y'all don't.
Stop yourself.
That's not true. You say y'all who you speaking to.
The majority of black women do not have respect for black men.
Do the majority of black women
have respect for black women? Look at that white girl that was her black boyfriend.
Period. Right. Period.
I'm sure she was saying yes.
What's the old girl in Massachusetts that was dating that man on Tinder? There's a lot of white men, black women on these dating apps,
that wouldn't be me because I
ain't. The rug. And y'all still want to hold these high.
Who's y'all?
Black women still want to put these. And don't say y'all, because when you speak about black men, you don't never say something. So don't go there, y'all.
I'm not dating no white man.
So what I'm saying is, when these white men are going on these dating apps because black women are so fetishizing white men and they they're unaliving y'all and y'all find up missing, y'all sweep them. The media sweeps that shit right under the rug. And y'all still look at these white men, even though white men in society have a history of colonization, terrorism, domestic violence.
Yes,
white men
you're
have
right.
a history of this, but black women are still going out their way to be with white men, which is crazy.
Right, I'm
Nah.
trying to understand. I feel
Nah,
I can't do
if I dated a white man, he would have
I'm
to
not
be.
dating somebody that's
He
not
couldn't be
black.
American. If I dated a white man, he could not be American. He would have to be from Europe.
That's even
So
worse.
what's the difference between a black man saying
Europe is worse.
She would have to be from
Africa.
Dominican Republic or Africa.
Caribbean,
Dominicans are-
Now, y'all heard that hypocrisy come out of that woman's mouth, right? And the first thing they want to do is bring up a black dude who was now the black dude that got unalived by the white girl. That is more of an example of what would be considered bashing black women. See, in this space, what we do is critique, compare, and contrast. The things that he was saying was like borderline racist. You know what I mean? He sounded like he was racist against his own kind. You know what I mean? There's a difference, but women want to pile everything together as a way to silence men while they simultaneously can continue to just say whatever the hell they want. So, y'all heard what was said, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to read the rest of this article because it kind of pretty much sums up everything that I'm going to say in response to this. All right, check this out. All right, so it says the episode that went caused a viral storm in Thailand and the Philippines was the Daily Wrap-Up Crew Podcast, episode 84, which discussed the rise of the sassy man apocalypse. The 3 female guests on the controversial show were, man, I am not about to try to pronounce these women's names, Nasinga left, Karaya center, and Simone on the right. All right. And it says, during one segment of the program, the male host encouraged the female guests to express their views on the phenomenon known as passport bros. This refers to the notion that Western women have overly demanding standards in relationships, causing Western men to seek out foreign women instead. The female guest, Simone, shared her opinion, and she said, and this is what I just played for you guys. When you pay attention to the passport bros, they're getting women from like Dominican, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand, like the women who can speak very little English, women that do not have education, or women who are raised to be wives by their mothers. The male hosts try to defend the Western men who choose foreign girls by saying that men like those women because they were taught to love husbands and families. The video caused outrage on Thai and Filipino social media. A Thai model named Tia Tavi Panachipan, I hope I pronounced that right, shared her thoughts on the matter by posting a reaction video on her TikTok account. And I tried to link it, you guys. It's already been taken off of TikTok because TikTok is starting to get a lot sensitive. I don't want to say sensitive like YouTube, because you got Drew Aflalo, who's been bashing men for God knows how long, and she got 10 million viewers, and ain't nobody taking any of her videos down. Imagine that. Once again, proving that men are supposed to just shut up and let women speak however the hell they want. Continues. Says, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to stop you there. The amount of disrespect in that video is unfathomable. Not only did you just generalize one country, but 3. Did you even know that in the Philippines, they speak English as their second language? Facts. Have you ever traveled outside of the U.S. yet? Chances are no, and if they have, they probably only been to the Caribbeans or where they got resorts for rent-a-dreads. Yeah, I said it. Because I know a lot of Americans that never even leave America. Facts. And here I'll drop in one more fact for you. In Brazil, Yesh brought this up, and these are real stats. There are more women traveling abroad than there are men, you guys, from the U.S. Let's put that in perspective. All right. If you come to Bangkok, Thailand, a lot of people here do speak English very well as well. All right. A Filipina TikToker named Beyonce weighed in on the topic. She suggested that Simone and the other two women should have visited the Philippines before offering their opinions. Facts. She pointed out that the education is highly valued in her country. Like, bro, you know, in the Philippines, you got to have a college education just to work at McDonald's. Just to work at a fast food restaurant, you got to have a college education in the Philippines. Just put that in perspective. This is what I mean when the black women in the U.S. are very naive. They don't know anything about these other countries. But then they'll sit over here and say that we're bashing them just because we're pointing out the fact that you're unaware of what goes on in these other countries. She also criticized the three women, stating that their behavior displayed their own insecurity. She accused them of trying to bring others down in order to make themselves feel better. She proudly proclaimed, "We can speak two languages, English and Filipino, can you?" That's not even including the dialects that they can speak as well. Many more women shared their opinions on the topic, which can be found by searching Daily Wrap-Up. You know what I mean? And I'll leave the link to that as well, because there was a lot of time Filipinos going in on the comments. You know, I'm like, so that video did very well. It had over 100,000 views, and as you know, Daily Wrap-Up crew, they got over 100,000 subs now. I'm gonna just end this by saying this, you guys. Get your passports and ignore this. Just ignore it. And it's one of the reasons why I really didn't even react to it or react to videos like that anymore. You know, I kind of left that in 2022. I'm more into, you know, showing you the difference, showing you why you should do it, and I'll continue to, you know, put up my RP content, because a lot of guys still need to wake up, because we still got a lot of guys that are, man, blue pill is French toast. Alright? Let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm, it helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. I think I need like 25 more subs to get to 1,000. Alright? Till the next video, you guys. Deuces.